going on? We're back again. Well, it's cracking. Gonna wait a minute here, let a few people get in. Looks like, I'm guessing since I went live earlier, probably there's not much going out to people. So let's see if that's the case. Yeah, Hilton, I told Nick I wasn't going live because I'm so tired and I've done a lot of trades and need to break. But I think we're maybe rolling over a little bit here. Litecoin or Ethereum came off about $6 from where I sold it. Bitcoin's down about 60, 70. So I just want to come on real quick. I posted on Twitter. No, I think we just topped out and we're headed down to 8,000. And then we're going to go through 9,100, maybe all the way to 10. Will be my thought. So let's see. Wait here a second. Let some more people get in here maybe. What's up, Chris? Let's wait and get a few more people in here. I mean, I'm going to show the triangle. I mean, this was the D of the triangle I've been calling, so maybe a break to 7,900, 8,000, then I would be on that. If that's what it is, I mean, we're getting kind of cute here, but we've been right, so don't sell your whole bag, just sell a little bit. We'll look at some other coins tonight. Hopefully the dogs stay quiet. I didn't put them away because, like I said, I wasn't going to go live, and I decided to real quick here. So let's just get started here. We got the 4-hour Bitcoin. I usually start with that. You've seen a nice uptrend. You can see here we poked our head up near the 8,400 that I was calling for. If we show our buys and sells, if you can see them here, we had a couple of buys at the software gave a buy of 76.70. So what, we took about $600 and some out of it. Then we had an Elliott wave buy around 78, what was it, 78.70 or so yesterday, calling for this last quick up move here. So if we go in and look at that, we're still looking at the triangle. Never gets old. Look at the 1 hour. And this is the triangle we've been calling. So back here on May 13th, 14th, we thought we'd have a triangle because we didn't think we would let people in on this bull market. That's normally the case. So I called a triangle back there, and it has done ABCs throughout this. The last ABC was, because I got a buy on the software 76.70. The only way to get a buy there after an ABC down is like the triangle that I'd called, so that supported the Elliott wave. Because I strictly do Wyckoff with a little bit of Elliott wave on top of it. But with the Wyckoff buy signal here, it pretty well could call that a C wave. Took slow getting started, but we've had an ABC up. The ABC broke down perfectly. So we need an ABC up for the D. I just gave a sell, so actually I thought we'd get to 8,400 plus. I decided that when we did the 83.30 or so, I didn't like the way it was looking, which I'll show you why. All this is really in our Discord live. We're in there a lot. So check that out for $40 a month at learncrypto.io. And let's look at the 15-minute. Again, off the 76.70 buy, we do an ABC up. This looked like a triangle here the other day, why I called to buy here. today. I did change it during the day. I thought this was the A up off the low. This is a B, and then you need 5 waves up for the wave C. And I think we overlapped it all the way up, which is why I gave the sell at 82.90 just a little bit ago. So really gave the sell right up here. And that again was because of this diagonal triangle ending here. This overlaps is kind of ABC up, ABC down, ABC up, ABC down, ABC up. So I think that's an ABC up. Hopefully of a D wave. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse than that. We're down here at 8,200 now, so we're about 100 off the high, 140. Now we need an ABC down to, let's just say 7,900, 7,950. If we get that, I think the software is going to give a buy, which I'll show that here in a minute. Thought I broke that down. I guess I didn't. And then let's look at Ethereum. I'd mentioned about 265, 270 I thought we'd reach. We didn't do that. Again, it was acting, it ran at 264 earlier, but it got really quiet when Bitcoin was at the high, so I wanted to get out of that too. So I gave a sell at that at 261. I tweeted the sells, but if you look at, this is what I posted, taking short-term profits on Bitcoin and Ethereum here. Don't like the way volume is not coming in. Wave D looks tired. We called for higher, but we're going to sell 82.90 Bitcoin, 261 Ethereum. So again, that's the 261. We're down here at 254 and change. You see this 5 waves up, which I labeled a 1 or an A. The ABC down, I gave that live that was a buy. And our stops held. And then again, this didn't overlap. This actually had a nice little 5 waves up. I got it counted ABCDE. And so again, I think that ABC is done. So Litecoin not as strong. You can see it petered out. We had some stops at 134. So we got stopped out really on the way down here. I'm going to wait till Bitcoin falls off further before I buy Litecoin back. No one's wanted to buy Litecoin, I don't think, until 140. It seemed like everybody on Twitter started buying it, talking about it as a guaranteed winner. I saw one place saying that buying it up here, I don't know what they was looking for. Huge rally from here. So I think further rallies coming, but not before we get some downside. Again, a lot of PCG accounts I'm still long. Some were scalping that have given me their current API, so I have it at 3 commas. So we are trading a little more actively on a portion of the bag. Got a lot of new PCG accounts here. We manage money at 3% annual fee of the account balance. So we got that popping again. Ethereum buyback, I mean, I guess we got to come back here. We jumped through resistance at 250. So we probably got to come back down to that. So at least 250, 245 to 250, I think. So let's swap. Let's put an eclipse down here at 245 to 250. Whoops, if I can get it to work. I think somewhere down here. There's a 245, 250. So I would guess we'll probably spike down here near 250, work higher, and then come down again later. That'd be a good guess from me. What's up, Leon? And Litecoin, again, I mean, it's acted a little bit weaker. Did touch a 128 a little bit ago. Support could be back down here at the previous That's not a 1-2 now. It's probably a 3-4. So I would think support back at 125 again would probably catch it. This is the software I shown during the day in Discord because, again, I was calling for the wave D today. So it's A, B, C, or as I told you, I changed it kind of during the day, put the B back down there. But this D wave, you can see down here, the volume did not come in here, showing you that that was probably a D wave or something because that's shitty action on the volume. That's why an hour or two before the highs, I said be prepared because it's not looking good. But I said the best setup with this is the E down. If we have selling come in here, there's no doubt that the OP is going to go to new lows again. Then you're going to have continued new lows in the OP while the triangle was forming, which is hugely bullish. A sell-off in the OP is then going to turn the technometer to bullish. So we'll have the best of both worlds, hopefully on 300 or 400 down here. So let's let the Bitcoin daily load with the technometer on it. So again, if we get, we're going to call this the wave already. Even if we work higher tonight, we're still going to be calling that, just extended higher, which I don't really see it. So probably a spike down to 8,000, rally up, and then maybe a 7,900. That's my best guess. If you're really bearish, the only way you could be really bearish here probably, because I've called this so perfectly, is this could be an A, B, C down, and A, B, C back up, so you can have another A, B, C back down. That would hurt. That'd be a 6,800, something like that. So hopefully we get a buy signal here and we can put in some stops and see if we can catch another rally to above 10,000. I've not done the trailing buy. I mean, I like the stops because they're hidden from the exchange and they go into this market. That's really why I'm at 3 commas. They do have some cool trailing buys, take profits, etc. So I don't really trail stuff because usually I have specific things I want to do. But again, I'm going to try to get comfortable with that. 3 commas is pretty nice for trading. And then I can bring up pie charts of everybody's portfolio. Earlier, I still don't have group trading, but if I have stops in, it's easy to go down through the stops and turn everybody to a market order. So that's what I did back there at the highs. So, it does take me a few minutes, but it's really a click market. So that's the best I can get done until I get group trading, which someday somebody's going to give me, then my life's going to be simple. What's up, Chris? Give you a wrench? No, I won't. My wrench thing's not working tonight, guys. So Coinigy's stuck in the dinosaur times. So they do have a new beta version, but I haven't spent much time with it. It seemed to me hard to understand. So, but for PCG clients, I'm still keeping APIs at Coinigy and then new APIs at 3 commas. That way I can look at the portfolio. If you have different exchanges, Coinigy is really good for bringing them all together. 3 commas isn't, so I'm going to use 2 APIs for everybody. That way I can have both apps opened up at once. So I can see what you got totally, then I can also enter stops. And again, stops are market orders, so I don't have to set or miss trades. Miss stops, a lot of that happened when we was coming down off 20,000. So total pain in the ass, I couldn't do anything about it. So really, guys, that's about all I got. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that was the top of the D wave. And then we can just have a day and a half or so here down. And then we're going to have to probably get excited again. There's a technometer not acting as well right now. So getting closer to overbought. So let's see what Bitcoin USDT is. My favorite exchange, I mean, I guess if somebody asked me where they should be, I'd say Coinbase and Binance. I'd probably split the money 50-50. I have a hard time, a lady up trading off of Bitcoin pairs. Here's 43 on the technometer. So again, a couple days selling. Should be able to knock that down. Let me see here. Should be able to knock that down closer to 40. So hopefully we can get a buy signal there. And Ethereum BTC, let's look at that. But I'm not going to have much comments. I mean, I would think probably Ethereum will have a better run, so probably I would say reload this back here at support and then look for it to take out this high again. So I think probably percent-wise Ethereum will be better, but Bitcoin's probably still safer. So I still got portfolios definitely overweighted Bitcoin, and then next comes Ethereum and Litecoin still. I did, well, we got, again, at Learn Crypto under the blog. We just posted up back clearing the way for institutional investors pouring into Bitcoin. If that happens, I don't know where Bitcoin goes. Again, that doesn't play well into a rally to 10 grand and then a break to 7. I don't know what will break us to 7. Maybe a delay on back. I don't know. But again, I think you erred to the upside. I think you better be careful selling out too many coins because this market could turn quickly higher with, I think, all the good news still coming. And I do think, as I've said forever, institutional investors are coming. Stock investors are coming. So Cody must ask a question about PCG. Let me check that real quick. I don't see that. We send out 2 forms for you to sign. We can send you an invoice and also that you're in cryptos and you understand how risky they are. I'm not trying to bring conservative investors into this. It is aggressive, but I think it makes sense for a portion of your portfolio. So get on it. And also in the Discord, we do give some of our stock ETF stock ideas. I did throw one in there today. I charge $40 for that over at wyckoffsmi.com under Pro Traders, but we also give them mostly to the Learn Crypto Patreon Discord people. So we did raise the price to Discord to $40 a month. If you're a course owner or a PCG client, we'll try to get you in at the original 30. But I think that's bullish news coming for back. That might be why we're still holding up here so high. So check into that. And again, on the Patreon, click the Patreon link at learncrypto.io. Down at the bottom, you can go into Patreon and click over to the right-hand corner, $40 Pork Blaster. And then we'll send you, once you do that, you get a Discord link sent by Nick or I to let you in. Not much else. Bitcoin 8,200, about 90 off my sell. Ethereum 254, 7 off my sell. Litecoin 5 lower than our stop. Ripple not acting well. Lined up a little bit on some of that. Looking to buy it back. Do these trades only if you got some trading capital or watching your portfolio. Otherwise, I think you still hodl here. I think we're headed still higher. So. That's all I got. Without Nick here, I just want to come on real quick. So ADA, I know it came off the highs here pretty good today, down 6%. I guess I just think I'm going to trade it mostly off of Bitcoin. If I see Bitcoin at 8,000, 7,900, you probably could buy any of these things. So I would just think further down. Back here made 50% retracement of this rally. That was a pretty nice rally. I'd probably be a buyer just right here at 0.086. Yeah, I'm still a bull. All right, guys, that's all I got. So any big action, I'll be back on here. Let's look for a pullback overnight and pick some things up. I've had a long ass day. I'm going to get out of here. So check you guys later.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard D. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stock runner on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell following was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907, I created the magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and create the Richard D. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff stock market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.